Hello everybody, Jordan Klekot here, and as you can see I have a review of the Griffin Survivor case. Let's go ahead and spread this out a bit. This case is from Griffin, as you can see, and this was sent to me as a review unit by them. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a in-depth review of this product. Right away you can see this is a very rugged, strong case. It does retail for $39.99 on Griffin's website, and right now it only comes in black, but, excuse me, I'm a little out of breath for some reason. You can pre-order it in pink and black or a army green type of color, and then they have coming soon a white and black version. So that's going to be pretty neat. I encourage you guys to go check those out. Some of those new colors coming soon look really nice. But this black one looks great too. Let me go ahead and show you the box quick. You can see, got the tripod there, sorry I don't want to bang it. US and UK military standards. This case is super strong. As you can see, this is for the iPod Touch 4th generation. Again, the Survivor case, extreme duty case, and belt clip. On the back, just some information about the case. On the side here, it will survive against shock, drop, wind, rain, sand, dust, and vibrations. Just want to speed through that. If you've already seen my unboxing video, that's a bit of a repeat for you. Here is the case itself. It does come apart in 3 stages. Pretty much you have the belt clip, which I would consider stage 1. This is a pretty good belt clip. As a test, I wore this while I mowed the lawn for quite some time, and it did an amazing job. My only comment is I got quite a bit of pollen on the outside of the case, but not a big deal, wipes right off. Let's go ahead and set the belt clip aside. Excuse me. Here is the rest of the case, and as you can see now, you have a sort of silicone rubbery outside to absorb against shock. So let's go ahead and remove that stage. Go ahead and get this off. There we go, and here you have the bottom part. This is hard shell right here to completely protect your device, and as you can see, it has pretty much a built-in screen protector here. Let's go ahead and open this piece up. As you can see inside, you have some padding here to protect your device very nicely. Here again, the screen protection. Let's go ahead and pop the device in. I have cleaned it off, but let's go ahead and just give it a quick rub one more time. Looks good. We're going to go ahead and place that in. Let's go ahead and just rub the front of it quick. I'm saying rub funny. I don't know. Let's go ahead and make that look neat. And here we go. This should be clean. Just blow it off quick. Pop it on. This will protect the device from scratches even if it has a screen protector on, and even if it doesn't. That way, if this gets scratched, your device is not scratched. One comment I do want to point out, though, is you do hear a little bit of a... It actually sounds a little different when I have the rest of the case on, so I will demonstrate that later. Whoops, someone seems to be texting me. Okay, let's go ahead and... As you can see here on the back, you have these slots here that will line up with the silicone part. It says Griffin right there. A nice cut slot for the camera. On the bottom here, slots for the ports. On the top, the hold lock button, and on the side, volume. Let's go ahead and pop this on. I believe Griffin recommends that you start with the bottom in. There we go. Go ahead and just work this over. A very easy case to put on, really. Sorry about this. Today is not my day, I guess. Let's go ahead and get all that in, and then I will walk you through it. There we go. So now the case is on. I'm going to leave off the belt clip for right now. As you can see on the back, hard shell right there. That was the part of the hard shell case that says Griffin. Lines up. On the front here, everything lines up. You have a slot for the front-facing camera. You have the home screen button, which provides amazing feedback with this case on, really. It's just amazing. On the side here, access to the volume. Let's go ahead and show you the volume does work. Whoops. You get a very nice feedback from that. You shouldn't have any issues clicking it. Same with the hold lock button. Depending on what angle you click it at, you might have a little bit of trouble, but if you hit it spot on, you should have no problems whatsoever. Here you can see we have a little covering over the camera to protect that. Now, I think a small flaw with this case is if you don't have any fingernails, you might have some trouble getting it out, some of these parts. Excuse me. Okay. This one is not too hard to get out with just your finger, but you will take that out. As you see, it's still connected, so when you want to take a picture, just hold that over to the side. Otherwise, it is going to flop in the way. Then the camera's right in there. Let's go ahead and close that slot back up. As you can see on the bottom here, we do have the protection for the bottom ports, which is very nice. In here you have headphones, which again, I can't see getting out without nails. You really do need to use your nails to grip that little piece. Whoops. Pull it out. There we go. Deep down in there you got the port. Now, obviously what you're going to be thinking about right away is, will my headphones fit? So here are standard Apple headphones, remote and mic, all the fancy stuff, all that jazz. They fit. But if I take these, which is just a fancy pair of headphones, it will not. So you do need to note that if you're using third-party headphones, that cable. If you're using third-party headphones, you might have a bit of trouble with this. So you're going to need to keep an eye out with that. Let's go ahead and pop that piece back in and go at the dock piece. Here we go. This comes out and you can fit right in there, no problems. Clearly you're not going to be able to dock with this case on. Just use the cable. That's my response. I don't have a dock, so I can't tell you any convenient ways to work around this, but not a big deal. What you might be wondering is if these pieces are going to rip off over time. I know I really got worried about this one here, but I can honestly say I was using the case. I used it pretty hard for, over a week now, and I've not really had any trouble with it, with that type of thing. So that was all the slots you have. Let me go ahead and prove to you the camera. So we're going to go ahead and remove that chunk. There we go. We do have to hold it back or that's going to happen. But we will hold that back, and as you can see, it's my laptop, all that stuff. Let's go ahead and switch to the front facing. Hi there. My hair's a mess today. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and switch back, cover that up. We are good. So with this case on, I can honestly say I'm not frightened at all to drop the device. That doesn't scare me because I know it's going to be okay. This case is just amazing. I never would ever worry about dropping my device with this case on. Obviously, Griffin has tested the case on their own, on their website, on their blog. You can go watch videos about it and them testing it. Obviously, don't try it at home because if you break your iPod, too bad, so sad. But trust me, you would have to try a lot to break this device. I'm pretty confident I could drop this off my roof and it would be fine. Because, I mean, this case is indestructible. It makes your device almost indestructible. It's a crazy case and I love it. The only thing with everyday use in games and things, you are going to notice that there's a bit of a lip here, a pretty thick one. So obviously it gives you the lay on the table design, and the only problem with that is sliding to the side, you are going to hit that. So if you go to unlock it, you might hit that and it might not go. Or I did notice, let's go ahead and just open a game here. This game is one I noticed it on. Let's go ahead and just open level 81. You are going to have some trouble here getting to that, at least I did, and it's just going to be a little bit to get used to. Not a big deal at all though. You should get used to it very quickly, just like I did. Again, here's the belt clip. Just goes on. Even with that on, very easy. It gives a really good grip though too when playing games because it makes the device a little bit thicker and easier to grip. And it just gives a great feel in your hands. So let's go ahead and remove the case. As you can see here, well, let me do it with the belt clip on. So when you have the belt clip on, just simply do that. Then this case, you just want to work it off really easily. It's just going to come off. It's silicone, you're not going to hurt it. Then basically on this, you just want to pry the pieces apart. I haven't really found the best spot to do it, but just get it apart. There we go. Whoop. Careful not to drop your device, and you are good. So overall, I definitely love this case and would highly recommend it to anyone who wants to have style and protection and wants to be able to use their device still, not have their device like shoved inside of a pillow or something. This case is just perfect, and again, I highly recommend it. Thank you to Griffin for sending it out to me as a review unit. You can find this case at griffintechnology.com. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.